I'm gonna turn around.
Hold on, Adam. Valid.
Long day.
Sarah with the camera.
Very long.
So when you say nothing, you mean quite a bit. You still
Just
think
sitting in
about it.
front of a computer screen.
Oh,
So
that's
nothing
the
can
worst.
happen.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Is that easy
Feel like
on
my
there?
life is-
Yeah,
it's like I
I don't
lose
see anyone there though.
I see
part of
you.
my soul.
It's I
Well,
got the
trust
old
me,
computer.
that's the way today is.
I see you.
I know, I see me and I see you. Is it?
no.
It'll be good in the long run though, because it's gonna cut down on some of the work.
Are you messing with the program in that?
No, I'm trying to streamline my paperwork for the chiropractic
Oh,
office.
that's
So there's
Nobody's
less
on
for
there.
me to fill out. It's checking boxes instead of writing.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I can keep up.
I have 7 o'clock. All
We're
right,
good.
so, we're gonna stand for the pledge. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Anyone on the media here?
No.
Okay,
Zoom there.
we have, the approval of the minutes. We have approval of the minutes.
I'll make a motion there.
I'll second.
Commissioner Davidson,
Aye.
Commissioner Maloney,
Aye.
Commissioner Sarnoski.
Yeah.
Commissioner Allen Woods,
Yes.
Chair Lisa Woods.
Aye. Now I can sign them.
Yes.
All right, so we will start with the quasi judicial hearing. Planning Commission, all persons testifying shall be deemed parties to the application and must provide their name and full mailing address if they wish to be notified of the decision, continuances, appeals, or other procedural actions required by the code. Second, public testimony should be limited to those criteria and findings of facts or other city or state land use standards that the person testifying believes apply to the proposed land use action. Next, anyone wishing to be considered as a party in this matter must raise an issue in person or in writing with sufficient detail to the city zoning code, providing specific applicable criteria to be relied upon in making a decision. Those criteria and findings of fact are the city staff report, affording the hearing body and parties to the hearing an opportunity to respond to an issue, precludes appeal to the city council or land use board, or to seek damages in circuit court due to conditions of approval. And then judicial, quasi judicial hearing, open public hearing. Call for any declaration of any conflicts of interest, site visits, financial interests, any ex parte contacts or personal biases in this matter. Ask for any challenges to the planning commission member to impartiality to this matter. Identify those with party status.
That'll be me.
That'd be
There's only one person that commented, and sorry about my voice, I was homesick yesterday, was Sarah Bermudez with the Fair Housing Council of Oregon. And she just sent an email saying that they would like a copy of the staff report.
call for staff report.
So I'll enter the staff report and with 11 exhibits for you guys to look at. And while you look at that, I'll read my part. So Central Avenue Investments LLC requested for a comprehensive plan map amendment from community commercial to high density, along with the zone change from community commercial to multifamily residential on a 0.52 acre property located on the north side of East Everett on the corner of Waite Street. Plan Department File 22 S007. So the staff report concerns the proposed plan amendment and zone change. Current law requires Planning Commission and City Council approval of any amendment to the Sutherlin Comprehensive Plan and zoning maps. The property owner requests a plan amendment and zone change from community commercial plan designation to a high density plan designation, along with change of current zoning from community commercial to multifamily residential on the 0.52 acres. During tonight's public hearing, the Planning Commission will accept public testimony and make a recommendation to City Council on the application after the public hearing. As part of the hearing, the Planning Commission will review the applicant's request for compliance with the statewide planning goals and the general goals and policies of the Sutherlin Comprehensive Plan and applicable criteria of the Sutherlin Development Code and adopt findings of fact. After the public hearing, the Planning Commission must make a written recommendation and forward it to the City Council in the form of findings of fact and decision document, which justifies its decision and recommendation. The council will consider the commission's recommendation, hold a public hearing, and make a decision to grant, amend, or deny the request. So you all received the packet last week. Hopefully you read the staff report. So I'm not going to go through all the goals and the reasons, the findings within each goal. Jumping to the conclusion, city staff recommends the Planning Commission forward a recommendation for approval to the Sutherlin City Council of the requested comprehensive plan map amendment from community commercial to high density and zone map change from community commercial to R3, which is the multifamily residential. You have 4 choices. Your action alternatives would be close the public hearing and after deliberating on the matter, pass a motion to recommend to the City Council approval of the requested plan map amendment and zone map amendments. Close the public hearing after deliberating on the matter, pass a motion to recommend to the City Council approval of the requested plan and zoning map amendments with specified conditions. Number 3, pass the motion to continue the public hearing to a specified date and time, or to close the public hearing and to leave the record open to a specified date and time for submittal of additional evidence and rebuttal. Or 4, close the public hearing and after deliberating on the matter, pass a motion to recommend denial of the requested plan and zone map amendments on the grounds that the proposal does not satisfy the applicable approval criteria.
For your motion to pass.
She's got to go through there.
Okay. So we'll go through the points.
I have a question. So can I have a question here? Okay, so, because we talked about conflict of interest, if, because Thomas McIntosh is on here, is that an issue if we work with Thomas McIntosh on something totally separate than this? Okay.
No, you can just disclose that you do work with him on
Okay.
other matters, but not
Okay.
related to this, so you
Okay.
would have an unbiased.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that that was an issue. Okay, call for applicants report. Which one here? Okay. Receive testimony from proponents. Okay. Receive testimony from opponents. Receive neutral comments. Applicants rebuttal. Continue or close the public hearing. This is where we continue or close.
So you could close the hearing and then have your guys' discussion. if you'd
Okay.
like.
Okay, so we can close the hearing. Commission discussion.
You have anything to say about it? Pretty cut and dry.
Anyone else? Deliberation and motion.
a motion that go with alternative number 1 to approve the, recommend the city council the approval of the requested plan and zoning map amendments.
Second that.
Commissioner Davidson,
Z.
Commissioner Maloney,
Aye.
Commissioner Sarnoski.
Yeah.
Commissioner Elements,
Yes.
Chair Lisa Woods.
Aye. So a monthly activity report.
Do you guys all have time to look that over and have any questions of what's kind of going on?
See a big project. or something.
Yeah, it'll be up before you know it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be done now. The cover will be put on the second week of July.
They're hoping they have everything done for the first Music Off Central, July 14th.
Yeah.
Has there been anything put in place for reservation of the music, the half shell,
You mean like to rent it?
to rent it? Is there some sort of platform that's going to be used in terms of being able to secure a date and time that people can use
I would
it?
think it would be similar to the community building through our front office staff.
And it's gonna be a rental basis.
Mhm.
So they get fees. Have you guys figured out those costs?
I'm not sure if they've even heard it. City
So it's a
council.
different department.
We get the development of it, someone else does
Yeah,
that.
city council,
Yeah.
usually HR department will take fees to city council. But are you looking, I could pass your name and number along to Kristen up front.
I'm just curious because that's something that the public probably would like to know about.
Yeah,
Yeah, so right now scheduled for, can't remember how many, but like July 14th. So every Thursday will be Music Off Central for, I think there's like 5 or 6 weeks. And
because it
then,
ends before Blackberry.
Blackberry, I don't know if they've had any, just what, if the concert's taking place in there. I can't remember.
Is there discussion on bringing in like food trucks and different vendors for those special events?
So for Music Off Central, which is a chamber,
It's
and
still in downtown development, and then the chamber's helping with it.
it's-
But the Music Off Central themselves have formed a committee. There's SDDI, a few members from there, and then like there's someone that's at Umpqua Bank that's on the committee, and I think
The
the
city council.
chamber, the city councilor. So yeah, they've been putting it all together. There's 4 or 5 of them. They're putting it all together, and we have the electrical and all the connections on the stage as well. So that way they'll be able to plug in right there on the street side.
do you
And
want someone to reach out to you from that committee?
No, I just was wanting to,
Yes.
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 I do.
but yeah, and Adam can probably speak to the design almost better than we can, but the stage was originally designed for the Christmas trees. And then because we needed to make it multi-use, so we kind of put our heads together. And so like Blackberry, they'll be able to drive a car up on it, display cars, or the band, it'll have the half shell. I don't know, we'll stop. We have a lot of those summertime activities that take place, and it can be utilized for all of that. So
That's awesome. Will it have the sound system already encased in, or do you have to, everyone have to bring their
Bring
own?
their own.
I think we're just got all the connections and outlets and
Gotcha.
stuff like that going in, then they would.
I don't know if this is part of planning commission or not, I just had questions.
Will allow it.
Yeah, okay.
We at least approve that structure.
Okay.
But you're welcome to come to the Sutherlin Downtown Development Group, because that's tomorrow at noon, right in the same very room.
Probably do that, maybe.
Yeah, we should do that.
And they'll, is Debbie coming?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll have your connections.
Debbie
then.
and Lindeen are both on the
There
committee.
you go.
They're on that.
Am I on that one too?
Actually, no, but you are welcome to come too.
Right.
But the stage will house some of the trees. Because won't there
Is it
be the
seasonal?
Christmas tree?
All of them.
All
And
of
then
them.
the presents we'll put down in front, I think is what we talked
That's for
about.
that's for season.
Yeah, that's.
For the lighted trees, so they have an
Yeah.
engineered base.
50
So
for-
what's the platform? What's the square foot of the platform? What's this dimension?
The trees or
The
the,
platform. for the
I
sign?
don't remember offhand. It's big enough to fit all three of them.
70.
It's
The,
like 25 by 50 or something.
As long as you don't put a car on.
Or more than one. It's big.
Yeah, it's
70. Yeah, it's
big.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The
Well, you
drawing
can
is
see-
on the city website. So you can, and I
You can
think
see
it
the
has the
engineer.
dimensions on it. We hadn't had that question in a while. Haven't
Yeah.
looked it up. Brian would have known.
it's just set up so we can bolt them down now instead of having to worry about the piers and anchors and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the 50-foot one will actually have the pole that goes into the stage.
Is that
So
show retractable or is it fixed? That's retractable.
You get the, I think they're gonna take it out entirely.
Yeah.
in the winter.
On the season.
That was what I read somewhere.
It's also
It
gonna be-
folds down and they can work on it on the ground and then tip it up, so it doesn't require a whole bunch of equipment to get it up.
It's bulldog blue.
the half shell.
And the splash pad was turned on today.
Mhm.
It was warm out there today.
Yeah.
Warm out there now.
It's just right.
Yes. About time.
Yes.
My skin,
We're
my
outside
skin
now.
got thick, so it starts warming up.
Starts warming up and I want to wear 25 layers.
Okay, so that monthly activity before we just went over, public comment. Commission comments.
Anything on the monthly activities report that stands out?
Wait, this says May 17th on it. On the bottom of
We
it.
moved it. She rescheduled it.
This,
Yes,
well, no, because it was the mail outs the week prior.
okay, gotcha.
Didn't we reschedule it? Was it?
So yeah, this would have been a March or May 10th date,
I gotcha.
because the week prior for your mail out.
All right. We don't have anything further.
So
Bam. Adjourn.
Ain't gonna mess around with that.
Jeez.
Sorry.
you're just jealous. You're jealous.
So who does